Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dom here, back once again. We're talking pro wrestling sim. I'm excited to show you guys here today the new update for the promotion styles here. Now you can already see right off the bat we have the crowd to wrestling ratio, impact, danger, violence, and even some attributes for the companies here. We have vocal crowd, real sports feel, and storylines expected, which seems pretty on the nose, pretty on the dot when it comes to AW. Maybe I would say impact a little bit more and danger and violence a little bit more. But if you go to something like ECW, danger and violence through the roof there, same as CZW there, got the vocal crowd, volatile growth, and cult following. So I'm really interested in seeing some of these things here. We have Ring of Honor has a crowd to wrestling ratio, more impactful there, more dangerous, not as violent though, but more impact, which is pretty nice. A lot of these are going to be fairly in the middle. It looks like, or a little bit lower, with WWE. Um, so yeah, I know this will be a little bit, need to be a little bit tweaked here and there, but these are, once you jump into a save, these changes are already made there, and it's like I said, I've been playing this save for a long time now, and it's already gone in and auto updated here given the attributes, given the different styles for these promotions. Now what does that all really mean here? This will essentially allow a promotion to be rated more on crowd reaction than the wrestling quality, as well as how the crowd reacts to segments and people. These are auto set based on the basic style drop down for now, however it can be modified in the edit promotions page. So let's just swing by over there and see what all they have for us. So we go to edit promotion and we should have style now. Yes. So there's entertainment, popularity, wrestling, relationship, the impact, danger, violence slash gore, and politics. So if we go here, we can see this is how final scores are calculated for matches as well as sponsorship money. The impact is affecting the fatigue, the wear and tear on the workers. The danger is affecting the injury rate. You can see that also, with this, even though they might get more fatigue, more wear and tear, it's helping their wrestling score here. The violence and gore is affecting the sponsorship level. Higher violence will get a crowd more involved. There's higher chance of injury. Now, the violence and gore is something in particular that I think should be adaptive. So as you book more, I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying in my opinion, here's how I think this should go, is that it should be adaptive. The more I book barbed wire match or a Hell in a Cell, stuff that's going to be more violent, I think that's where it should start leaning more and more and really affect your sponsorship. There shouldn't be a clear cut in the back end here of, hey, WWE, not that violent. But then if I book 10 shows in a row that are all bloody death matches, it shouldn't say we're still not violent. It should start dipping more and more and more, but it shouldn't just be a drastic change of like, all right, one day we're babies, next day we're grown men with eating barbed wire cereal. I think it should be adaptive when it comes to some of these settings here, specifically the violence and gore factor there. But nonetheless, we'll see how it goes and updates there. Politics affects the likelihood of workers will work with a promotion, crowd reaction to certain types of workers. So if apolitical, conservative, or liberal, that's very interesting. So I have someone who is more conservative. I guess I don't know. Glenn Jacobs, Kane will be like, I love us. So you have someone who's liberal, I guess like Effie, but our company's conservative. He might be like, screw this. But if you have someone who's apolitical and don't give a shit about politics, you should be good to go. I'm actually very curious to see how that one pans out. Attributes, we have vocal crowd. Crowd acts better for things they like and worse for things they just don't. I'm very curious if the game will tell us things they like or don't like also. Volatile growth, promotions gain and lose popularity at a faster rate than other promotions. Okay. Real sports feel wins and losses greatly impact crowd reaction to a worker. That's pretty good. Cult following, super hot crowds with very slow growth after 45 pop. Storyline expected, which means you gotta have storylines. There's not actually even a thing that tells you there, but I mean, I guess it is self-explanatory. I'm kind of curious now if that means storylines, if that's all coded in yet. Storylines, if you start creating them, um, if that'll affect the quality of the show there. I know that's going to really adapt how people book. So, but you can, like I said, you can always go in here and just go to the editor and just turn that one setting off, which is nice. Also, smaller things with the update, we have some quick filters here. You have pushes, disposition, genders, and contract types. Also, something really cool is on the right hand side for show costs, we have the PPA wages here, the travel costs here. If I hover over, it actually even tells me who how much each person costs there. So if I'm like, ooh man, Eddie Kingston costs a lot of money, might not book him tonight. That's something to keep in mind there. Really cool that you can hover over there and see. Now the travel cost says $0, and I did check Shota because I have him as travel expenses, and he is based in Asia, and we are in America. Now I'm curious if I go and change this for the venue, if I make it in Asia, there's no travel costs at all there, even though I imagine some people I have travel cost on there for. So that might just be a small bug to keep in mind for now. The only thing left to mention here is that the networks have been a little bit modified here. I think, in my opinion, it still needs a little bit of work, because here is a Dragon Gate USA, which is a regional company, and I can't get on the TV Guide network, even though it has a small network size and a small content library size. Right here, you can see regional. I have go to my promotion and I go to Dragon Gate USA, you can see that I have a 20 North American popularity there. But at least in the main save that I do play, which I've grinded through to get cult status here for HOPW, seeing at 40 popularity, if I go to network deals, view networks, and see only interested networks, I do have a bunch to go through and actually start picking up. You can see I have small and average for the fight network there. So I think it still needs a little bit of work for the networks when it comes to smaller companies. Having at least regional should be able to get on local access TV, stuff like that. Maybe even online if it's free for everything. But nonetheless, fun little update here for Pro Wrestling Sim. Stay tuned as always on the channel for more Pro Wrestling Sim content, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out.